this is it.
What?
Welcome to the Crystal Collector. Today we're going to be in Canada digging up these huge amethyst crystals. I'm sure you're wondering what we got here. Well, it's a huge cluster that you're going to see pulled out towards the end of the video, or at least see it in the ground, and then we'll show you this piece. So stick around. You're going to be sure to watch the whole entire video, you guys, and be sure to hit that subscribe button. Here we are in Thunder Bay, Canada, and we're back at the Crystal Cave. This thing is full of amethyst. So here's a couple of huge points. This one has excellent luster, about the best you'll see. This one is just huge. So you're gonna see these being pulled out straight from the ground, you guys. So stick around and let's get to it. So what happened was they came in with a drill and popped off the wall of the cave system. So we're gonna go in and just pluck these crystals out one by one, left and right. Let's get her done. So here we are in the Crystal Cave, and we're already looking at huge points. I think this one's about ready to come out. It's loose. So we're gonna go ahead and pull it out, and then there's a huge cluster right there. So I just barely popped it, and you can see the crystals are coming right out. Oh, look at the color. Wow. These will be cleaned up just a bit. Take that mud off. And they can have some of the red inclusions way up in here. Massive crystals of amethyst in this cave. So I've climbed way up. You can see the other opening. We'll show you that in a minute. And I can almost, yep, can reach this point. Barely. There we go. Oh, it's nice. Okay. Still way up in here, but there it is. Just laying there for the taking. And you can see massive. Look at this. Oh my gosh, that's a massive point right there. It's on there. It's on the wall. It's not loose, I don't think. But just wild. So here's the other side of the cave. You can see points just laying in there as they drop from the ceiling. And you can see this side of the vein and this side. Check that out. So these points are still stuck on the wall. And right below this is where they fell. And as I'm digging out this rubble, we're finding points. There's another one. That one a little malformed, but some of these can be really good. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's awesome. Just coming right out of the wall there. These have never seen daylight. There's another chunk. That looks like a point. And it is. Oh, look at the record keeper faces. That's what they call these, where the triangles come right up off the face. That's really cool. There's probably a point here. These must have formed right on the wall here and just slowly fell down. This looks like a cluster here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh man, I can't even pull it. Let's see. Get my finger in here. Oh, big old cluster. Just a couple points on the end, but still a whopper of an amethyst plate. One just came out right behind it, and I almost didn't notice, but look at the record keepers. Tiny small raised triangles, natural. I've been uncovering another section of huge crystals. check these out. These are huge amethyst crystals. Right where they formed. Look at this monster. So we're going to see if we can pull some of these out, maybe in clusters. A lot will come out in singles. You can see this section here is already loose, so you're going to have that as you go. You'll notice how they either come out, how they kind of come out, you know, sometimes nice huge clusters, sometimes nice points. So we're going to start peeling it from the bottom here and work our way up. So as we go up this, we will see how these are going to come off. You can see they just literally already have these tiny fractures and cracks that you don't see until you get close to the pieces. And then they pop off with ease. Super nice. Huge point. See, that one's got the red hematite inclusions. And this one having pyrite inclusions, and then check out the record keepers. What? Really big point here. Probably some. See how easy that is? All right, we've just about got it here. Okay, here we go. Right out of there. Huge point. Massive amethyst. A lot of dirt, but it'll have the nice red hematite inclusions. And there's just going to be one after another. There's another large point kind of shooting that way right off to the side. You can see these have fractures, so sometimes, like I say, we'll get them off in clusters, as you've seen. And sometimes they're just going to come out natural. That'll probably be a big, nice point here. We'll see if we can loosen it up. Probably go in right from the bottom. Look, there it is already. Just take a tiny bit of action here on the plastic spoke we've made into a pry bar. Watch that. Super decayed out. All right, that was a good pop. Should pull right out now. There it is. There it is. Huge, huge. Got a lot of intergrowth on the back side of it, which is actually kind of cool. All that'll be really deep purple. Have that nice red hematite cap. It's pretty wild. You can see here as I just take back and peel off some of this clay and rock that covered up these points. That's kind of a halfway formed point there. But you can see they're all underneath this. That's what I started noticing. So I just kept going up and further. Look, more points. They're huge in there. So we're going to just keep uncovering these. Oh, talk about a crystal cave. So here is the other side of the cave that I'm working now. And you can see these points. Okay. That's a point there. Ooh. Nice. Large amethyst. And there's another one. Oh. The reason there's so many is because you can see they're just laid up in here and they fell right off into this area. A small tip. Another one. Big face point. Oh, there's a big point. Oh, look at that. That's just crazy. All right, so up in this wall here, there's crystals that fell from the ceiling that I can reach. There's one. That one's got a little tip damage, but look at the rest. It's really cool. And there's more of these.
There's one here. Another one.
You can see, I'll show y'all what's going on here, what I'm going after. So these tips on the wall they're on there, but there's one there. See that? Another one to the pile of crazy crystals that just came right out of here. And we'll grab another, maybe. I mean, it goes way back in there. That's about 6 to 7 foot. I can't get back that far. And these are all solid. We'll see if there's a few more laying here in this dirt. The ones that I pulled just must have fell from there and it just plopped, sitting right on top here. One after another. There's another one. And another one. Let's see if we get a big point here. And a huge point right next to it. It's, you know, full of mud, but we'll get them cleaned up. All right, so there's a pretty good sized point like this big. Maybe I can reach it. Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, my goodness. Look. Ooh, the tip's a little contact, but that's massive. Let's see here. That one's loose. And another little small one. Oh. Oh, man. You didn't see that. Just pull this massive point out from the top. Actually came out pretty easy from way in here. So I started working on the one beside it. See if we can get to it here. And it's loose. There it is. Pretty good sized point. I mean, they're all up in this pocket. Huge. This is a huge one here I'm going to work on next. Okay. Still working on this huge cluster here, and I noticed right before I pulled this piece out, it's loose. Okay, you can see the point there, and the green is actually malachite that formed at the very latest part of these crystals growing. That one's loose. And the large cluster there, you can see, I'm going to pull it right on out and keep going in this crystal cave. All right, you guys, I know you're all interested in seeing this piece. Here we go. This is it. Check that out. Oh, man. What? You can barely hold this thing up. It might be 100 pounds or more, but it's awesome. Just check it out. It looks like a meteor came straight down from Amethyst world and collided with the earth. Oh, man. So this is a huge piece. You can see the really beautiful purple amethyst, and then the top has like a red hematite coating. That's what these quartz from Canada, Thunder Bay area are known for. It really makes them special and unique. Oh, just amazing. All right, you guys, we got Dylan, my nephew here. He's going to be joining us on a lot of digs in the future and helping out. And we're going to show you guys what you're looking at is the green malachite there. check that out. It gets like an overgrowth. Matrix is going nuts. But you can really see, tilt that thing up and check it out. Look at this piece. I mean, it's amazing.